The Story of Leonardo da Vinci, A Tale of Curiosity and Genius. Introduction. Hello, my friends. I hope you're doing great today. Let me ask you a question. How many things can one person be good at? 1, 2, maybe 3. But what if I told you about a man who was so talented, so curious, and so creative that he became a master of countless skills? He wasn't just a painter, he was also an engineer, a scientist, an architect, a sculptor, and so much more. He studied the stars, the plants, water, light, and even fossils. This man was so extraordinary that people still talk about him even after 500 years. His name? Leonardo da Vinci. Today I'm going to tell you his story, a story that will inspire you and help you improve your English. So get ready to learn about a man who changed the world and how his lessons can change your life too. Early life, where it all began. Let's start at the very beginning. Leonardo was born on April 15, 1452, in a small village called Vinci in Italy. His full name was Leonardo di Ser Piero da Vinci, which means Leonardo, the son of Piero from Vinci. His father, Piero, was a wealthy man, and his mother, Caterina, was a poor woman. Leonardo was born out of wedlock, which means his parents weren't married. Because of this, he didn't grow up in a rich household, but Leonardo had something far more valuable than money, an incredibly curious mind. As a child, Leonardo loved asking questions. How do birds fly? Why does water flow? How do stars shine? While other kids were playing, Leonardo spent hours watching nature. He studied how leaves grew, how shadows moved during the day, and how animals behaved. He didn't go to a fancy school and didn't learn Latin, the language of scholars, but that didn't stop him. He taught himself by observing the world around him. And guess what? He started drawing. His drawings were so detailed and beautiful that people couldn't believe a child had made them. Even at a young age, Leonardo's talent was clear. The young artist in Florence. When Leonardo turned 14, his father noticed his talent and sent him to Florence, a city famous for art and culture. There, he became an apprentice to Andrea del Verrocchio, a great artist and sculptor. In Verrocchio's workshop, Leonardo learned painting, sculpting, and engineering. He also studied the human body, machines, and even how light and shadows work. But Leonardo wasn't just a student. He was an innovator. He experimented with new techniques and always tried to improve. One day, Verrocchio asked Leonardo to help him with a painting called The Baptism of Christ. Leonardo painted an angel in the artwork, and it was so stunning that people said it was better than anything Verrocchio had ever done. In fact, the story goes that Verrocchio was so impressed that he stopped painting altogether, saying, "Leonardo is better than me." The genius of Leonardo's curiosity. Leonardo wasn't just an artist, he was a thinker. He filled notebooks with sketches and ideas. Here's something fascinating. He wrote backward. Yes, his notes were like a mirror image, and you needed a mirror to read them. Some say he did this to keep his ideas secret, while others believe it was because he was left-handed. His notebooks were full of questions and observations. How do birds stay in the air? How does water flow? How does the human body work? He even designed flying machines, bridges, and weapons. Leonardo didn't see a difference between art and science. To him, they were the same. When he painted a bird, he studied its wings. When he drew a tree, he observed how its branches grew. He believed in understanding the world to create something truly amazing. Famous works and inventions. At just 21 years old, Leonardo created his first known artwork, a sketch called Arno Valley Landscape. It was a simple drawing of a river and countryside, but it was so detailed and lifelike that people were amazed. This was just the beginning of Leonardo's incredible journey. In 1482, Leonardo moved to Milan to work for Ludovico Sforza, the Duke of Milan. Here, he didn't just paint, he designed bridges, weapons, and even fortresses. One of his most famous works from this time is The Last Supper. This masterpiece captures the moment Jesus tells his disciples, "One of you will betray me." The emotions on each disciple's face are so real that people still study this painting today. Leonardo's most famous work, however, is the Mona Lisa. Her mysterious smile has puzzled and fascinated people for centuries. Is she happy, sad, or thinking about something? Leonardo spent years perfecting this painting, and he carried it with him everywhere he went. Leonardo didn't just leave behind art, he left ideas. His notebooks are filled with sketches of flying machines, robots, and even weapons. Some of his inventions, like his designs for helicopters and tanks, were so ahead of their time that they couldn't be built until centuries later. One of his works, Salvator Mundi, Savior of the World, became the most expensive painting ever sold at $450 million. His notebook, the Codex Leicester, was bought by Bill Gates for $30.8 million. These works remind us of the immense value of his genius. Leonardo also cared deeply about nature. He believed animals had feelings and often refused to eat meat. He even bought birds from markets just to set them free. His respect for life shows us his compassionate side. Lessons we can learn from Leonardo. Leonardo da Vinci's life offers valuable lessons for all of us. 1. Be curious. Never stop asking questions. Curiosity is the first step to discovery. 2. Learn continuously. Don't limit yourself to one subject. Explore new areas of knowledge. 3. Work hard. Talent is important, but hard work turns dreams into reality. 4. Stay humble. Even though he was a genius, Leonardo remained humble, always believing he could learn more. 5. Embrace failure. Not all of Leonardo's inventions worked, but he saw failure as a stepping stone to success. Leonardo da Vinci's story reminds us that greatness isn't reserved for a few. It's something anyone can achieve with curiosity, hard work, and passion. Born in a small village without formal education, he became one of the greatest minds in history. He taught us to dream big and never stop learning. So to all of you watching, remember, the sky isn't the limit, your mind is. Don't be afraid to try new things, fail, and grow. Keep learning, stay curious, and chase your dreams. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more while improving your English, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep learning and dreaming together. See you in the next video.